So are we in a bubble? Is it going to burst? There's a company called Atom, and I dug down and I saw some of their research with regard to counties and their vulnerability of some form of a crash. They looked at over 600 different counties in the United States, and they looked at home ownership costs, mortgages, foreclosure rates, insurance, taxes, things like that. And the typical wages of an American in these counties, the most vulnerable, more than a third of the typical wage was what it cost to live in those counties. Brooklyn was the standout with a whopping 109% of the average local wage needed to cover home ownership. Okay, the most risk for a housing downturn, according to this company, is Chicago, parts of Chicago, not in Chicago, New York metro areas, and some parts of northern and central California. So not Chicago, but 5 surrounding counties in the New York metro, some New Jersey counties, and then in California, Sacramento and Fresno in those northern areas were at some of the risks. The least vulnerable areas in the Midwest, particularly Wisconsin and Virginia as well, and Tennessee were the least vulnerable. Okay, so in the Northeast, we're looking okay so far as vulnerability, but this was a very interesting study.